Welcome to the latest climate podcast. Here are today's top climate news stories. Australia is exploring the exciting potential of biomethane as a low-carbon gas alternative in its journey towards decarbonization. Mike Davis, Managing Director of Optimal Renewable Gas, emphasizes that reducing gas emissions is possible, with plans for 10 biomethane projects to enhance Australia's gas network by late 2027. Countries like the UK, France, Germany, and the US have successfully integrated biomethane into their gas grids, while Denmark aims for 100% renewable gas by 2030 to 34, already sourcing 40% from biomethane. Although Australia has only seen limited production, the future for biomethane looks bright and promising.
India is exploring an exciting opportunity to convert retired coal power plants into nuclear facilities. This initiative aims to boost the country's nuclear capacity from 8.7 gigawatts to over 100 gigawatts by 2047. Repurposing these sites could save up to 35% in costs by utilizing existing infrastructure. While also addressing land and water needs, the government encourages states to establish at least one nuclear plant each, with plans already underway for 14.3 gigawatts of new capacity. This approach not only supports India's energy goals, but also promotes cleaner energy solutions, contributing positively to the fight against climate change.
The United States Senate is considering a bill that could significantly harm the renewable energy sector. This proposed legislation includes a new excise tax on wind and solar projects, potentially raising consumer energy prices by 8% to 10% and costing clean energy businesses billions by 2036. Critics, including Tesla CEO Elon Musk, argue that this bill would destroy jobs and weaken the country's future energy security. The bill also seeks to end existing renewable energy tax credits, which could halt up to 72% of new installations over the next decade, raising concerns from various industry experts and organizations.
In the Philippines, a recent column by Yen Macabenta has sparked controversy for promoting misleading views on climate change. Critics argue that his work relies heavily on discredited sources and lacks original insight, as he copied a significant portion from another publication without proper attribution. Macabenta suggests that President Marcos should reverse the country's climate policies based on a third-party opinion about a paper he did not properly identify. This approach raises concerns about the integrity of journalism and the importance of accurate information in addressing climate issues. The debate highlights the need for responsible communication in climate discourse.
Canada is making strides in addressing climate change, with inspiring stories emerging from its scientists and initiatives. Marine ecologist Karen Philby-Dexter has found hope in the resilience of nature, discovering thriving kelp forests in unexpected Arctic locations, despite the heartbreak of losing others to climate impacts. Alberta is experiencing an unexpected $8.3 billion surplus from resource royalties, while Toronto is developing a $30 billion eco-friendly neighborhood. Additionally, Canada has launched an interactive hub called the Climate Exchange to answer pressing climate questions, showcasing a commitment to understanding and tackling environmental challenges.
A recent study reveals that Earth's energy imbalance is more than double what climate models predicted, raising concerns about our understanding of climate change. This imbalance, which measures the heat trapped in the atmosphere, has surged from 0.6 watts per square meter in the early 2000s to 1.8 watts per square meter in 2023. Scientists believe this may indicate the planet is more sensitive to greenhouse gases than previously thought. However, budget cuts threaten monitoring efforts as key satellites are decommissioned. Urgent action is needed to understand and address this alarming trend for a healthier planet.
Pakistan is facing severe weather challenges as heavy rains have recently led to the tragic deaths of at least 46 people. The country is vulnerable to climate change due to its reliance on rapidly melting glaciers for water, limited rainfall, and a high population growth rate. Urban areas struggle with outdated infrastructure, contributing to flooding and heat stress. Despite efforts to build renewable energy sources, Pakistan still heavily depends on coal and imported fossil fuels, which increases carbon emissions. The situation highlights the urgent need for improved disaster preparedness and climate adaptation measures to protect its citizens and economy.
Canada is facing an urgent climate crisis, with wildfires increasingly affecting communities from British Columbia to northern Ontario. Thousands have been evacuated, and local leaders are tirelessly coordinating emergency responses. The frequency of these disasters highlights the need for proactive measures to protect Canadians and their infrastructure. Implementing Canada's National Adaptation Strategy is crucial for enhancing resilience and reducing economic risks. Investing in climate-resilient infrastructure and effective early warning systems can yield significant benefits. By working together, all levels of government can build a stronger, more prepared Canada, ensuring safety and security for everyone in the face of climate change.
The United Nations, based in Geneva, warns that the climate crisis is jeopardizing the right to life, particularly as a heat wave affects southern Europe. Volker Turk, the UN human rights chief, criticized fossil fuel companies for spreading misinformation while profiting from climate damage. He emphasized that rising temperatures and extreme weather threaten health and the environment. Turk urged for urgent climate adaptation measures and highlighted the need for corporate accountability. He noted that many developing countries struggle with debt, limiting their ability to invest in climate solutions. However, he believes human rights law can drive climate progress, offering hope for a sustainable future.
In Manitoba, a reforestation project is making a positive impact amid the challenges of a severe wildfire season. Marley Moose, a 21-year-old from Opaskwayak Cree Nation, is one of 87 tree planters working to restore forests by planting 3 million seedlings in the Devil's Lake area. This initiative, led by the Blue-Green Planet Project and Niso Kapawino Forestry Management, aims to plant 20 million trees by 2030. Helping to combat climate change and restore ecosystems, the project also empowers First Nations communities, fostering healing and connection to the land while providing opportunities for future generations.
United Kingdom, France, and Germany have united in condemning threats against Rafael Grossi, the Director General of the International Atomic Energy Agency, urging Iran to ensure the safety of agency staff. They emphasized the importance of Iran resuming cooperation with the agency following recent attacks on its nuclear facilities by Israel and the United States. Iran's foreign ministry expressed concerns about guaranteeing the safety of inspectors after these strikes, highlighting the tension surrounding its nuclear program. The situation underscores the ongoing challenges in international relations regarding nuclear safety and compliance with global treaties.
In the UK, households with driveways may soon face a new tax based on the amount of paved surface they have. This proposal comes from London Mayor Sadiq Khan, following a review highlighting that paved gardens increase the risk of flooding. The London Climate Resilience Review emphasizes the need for more porous surfaces to manage stormwater effectively. Mayor Khan supports the recommendations and aims to collaborate with various stakeholders to address the challenges posed by extreme weather. This proactive approach aims to protect communities and enhance resilience against climate change impacts in London.
For more climate news, make sure to download the Change Your Climate app from the Apple App Store or Google Play Store. Please note, these stories were AI-generated from real news sources, which isn't always perfect. If you have any concerns or questions about the news contained in this podcast, please reach out to us. Thank you, and see you tomorrow.